Alright. Ooh, it's been a while. Yeah, I have no other excuse besides just procrastination, I'm gonna be honest. Sorry for the long wait, and today we're making a tier list about the heroes in Clash of Heroes and their spells.
Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile!
First of all, I'm gonna clear this for anyone watching. This is from the original game, not the definitive edition. My judgments may differ from yours, and there might have been some slight changes and characters added that I'm not considering on this list. And for one specific reason, I am not going to be able to rank the DLC characters, the boss characters at all, because as I found out today, the DLC is no longer being sold, which is just... Now starting off, again, in the first campaign, the Sylvan campaign, we have Anwen, which is the character you play as. I consider any spell that can deal damage after you've already landed at an attack extremely good, for the reason that it just makes it so that you can almost get a free hit with the spell. So I'm gonna have to put this... Why do I feel like these are kind of boring? Let me spiff these up a little bit. The Arrow Storm, yeah, I mean, like I said, if it deals damage or has the potential to deal damage after you've attacked, and your opponent basically never can block that, it's amazing. But yeah, yeah, pretty much almost a certain win. Like, if you can land a powerful enough attack, it's almost guaranteed win. So that's how it goes in my experience anyway. Then we have Findon with the Swift Strike. Reduces the charge time of all formations down to 1. Yeah, I really like this, but it's definitely not almost a certain win. It's very useful if you have luck, I guess. If you can get your attack off before your opponent gets their attack off, like, yeah, of course, you have a better chance to win. So I'm gonna put it maybe win, maybe make sure opponent wanna quit, considering you can just bypass their attack that they loaded first. So I guess that kind of fits. Does not work very often though. Probably has more to do with the units themselves being too weak. But might just also be me being bad at the game. Then we have the second campaign, Godric. Edric's shield gives you a 50% shield of your max health, right? Yeah. For 1 turn, and then whatever's left of that power that wall has, it shoots in individual pieces of the wall at your opponent. Offensive capabilities, not great. Defensive capabilities, decent. But still, small chance to win. You don't have to get lucky, because you can just use it for defense, which is good. Nothing much to say about that, it's just pretty solid. Varkas. All charging formations are infused with a holy charge and receive 30% boost to their total power. I really like this one, because it's just more power, which is always great, regardless of if it's defense or attack. And with the crown, if you consider artifacts, which I'm not really going to, but you can get more XP or more mana, and get that multiple times off before your units attack. But regardless, I like it. It is not a guaranteed win, but it is likely that your opponent will want to die just a little bit on the inside whenever you use that spell on your urine, yeah, on your units that are charging I cannot talk. More caffeine, please. Then we have Fiona. I love Fiona, and again, almost a certain win, because you can deal damage after you've attacked with the unit. Also, I'm gonna put this above Fiona, or Anduin, for one specific reason, because it takes the power of your idle units and merges into a ball that you can then shoot. But the difference, and why it's better than Anduin, is because Anduin can deal, was it 45 damage, if I don't remember incorrectly, with a spell. Fiona can do just about the same, but the difference is because you have to sacrifice your units. If you prep for that, you can get almost the same amount of power just from a single lane, which will guarantee that all of the power is hitting exactly where you want it to. That's why I feel like it's better than Anduin. Might be a controversial take. Might also not give a shit. Then we have Markle. Can immediately charge any elite to champion units on the board. Works well with fusing units. Can also save you a lot of time. I'm gonna say probably better than... It's almost tied with Varkas. Just a little bit better, I'd say, because you can for free charge something and it saves you a lot of time. So a little bit better than that. Not almost a certain win. I've seen it happen multiple times. It's until you get the power, you might already be dead, depending on who you're fighting. So, you know, it's not almost a certain win, even though I'd like to believe it. Aiden, Fiery Brimstone, shoots all of your walls with their exact power at your opponent. Basically a better version, or a less defensive version of Edric's shield. It doesn't give you any defensive advantage, quite the opposite. It's more like an absolute gung-ho last effort attack, which often kills your opponent because it has the potential to deal the most damage out of any spell in the game. Because with just 5 walls that are in full power, you can hit 50 damage. The problem is building the walls, but again, it is 100% the most powerful spell in the game, and there's just no fighting that. It can deal the most damage, it is the best spell in the game, and that's just it. Jezebeth, Wall Crusher. Yeah, you better get lucky. Because you would think that destroying all of the enemy walls and dealing some damage to troops around them would be good. Joke's on you, it's not. It sucks. It's bad. It is never there when you actually want to use it. And on the rare occasion that it is, good luck, you've lost 100 times. Then we have Nadia. Yeah, one of the most annoying spells in the game, and oh boy, it is at the very tippity top of makes your opponent want to quit. Because it really does, and God forbid you use the circlet. Oh, I hate you on a personal level. Cyrus. Very solid. Not a guaranteed win or anything, but just very solid. But at the same time, it can also be used as a railgun on one specific type of faction. I don't know. I wanted to put something in I don't know. I'm just gonna put this in make your opponent want to quit and put Jezebeth in because yeah, I guess we just erase this. There we go. So there is the entire tier list, and that's what I think the placings would be. There are certainly heroes that are better than others, and ironically enough, usually the heroes with the best spells also have the best units.